Now, finally, we come to the last resort. So when method number 4 is done and still didn't work, when this is done, if the evil, unworthy thoughts still arise, one should relax the clenched teeth, relax the tongue, press up on the palate, and then remove thoughts associated with evil easily without exertion by relaxing and calming the mind. Just as a strong man might hold a weak man by the head or the body and throw him out easily without exerting himself, being fully relaxed and calm, even so the disciple relaxes the jaws and tongue and throws out the thoughts without exerting himself by relaxing the body and calming the mind. So what this really means is that when you have these unwholesome thoughts arise, and this is proven in science, when your mind is being disturbed, agitated, your emotions are being aroused. And there is a part of the brain called the amygdala. When the emotions are aroused, that means the amygdala is aroused, the amygdala is agitated, it reacts. And the amygdala triggers a chain reaction, releasing hormones in the body. Right? So this is really what is happening. And the amygdala also releases these hormones that cause various bodily functions and bodily organs to behave in unusual ways. One of the unusual ways, your muscles are all tensed up. Right? Your teeth are all grinding each other, and your breathing is very fast. So here, basically, your body is all tensed up. You got to learn to just relax it. This is the final step. This is really the best way. Really, eventually, this way will help you. I'll come to it. I'll give you some exercises. So releasing tensions in various muscle groups. So when that happens, you do what is called a body scan. You start with the top of your head, your scalp, your forehead, your eye socket, and your cheek. So pay attention to your scalp. Is your scalp all tensed up? Pay attention to your forehead. Is your forehead tensed? Pay attention to your eye socket. Are your eye socket tight? Pay attention to your cheek. Are your cheek muscles tensed up? Then consciously focus on letting go these tensions. Now come the part that was mentioned in the sutra, the jaw. The jaw all tensed up, the teeth are biting against each other, the tongue is pressed up against the upper palate. Now just consciously relax, let go, release the tension. And the same with the other muscle group, the neck, the shoulder, the chest, the stomach, and all the others, the arms, and so on. So you can actually have this this list in the slides, right, to download. So these are all the different muscle groups you scan through your body and see which part of your body is all tensed up, and consciously just release the tension. So this is one of the methods, releasing tensions in your muscle group. Right? Now I want to point out that this is really not the way other people have translated it. This method number 5, and this is where Bantepunaji's translation is different, and Bantepunaji's method, as you can see, I'm going to explain even further in a moment. It works, right? Now I show you the common translation, the popular translations. This one is a version by Bhikkhu Bodhi, but everybody else seems to have a similar translation. And what it says is, then with his teeth clenched and his tongue pressed against the roof of his mouth, he should beat down, constrain, and crush mind with mind. When with his teeth clenched, his tongue pressed against the roof of his mouth, he beats down, constrains, and crushes mind with mind, then any evil, unwholesome thoughts connected with desires and with hate, with delusion, are abandoned in him and subside. So the way they have all translated it, very strangely, they're saying that now you bite your teeth, clench your teeth. Now you press your tongue up against your upper palate and force it, and beat down and beat down and crush that thought. Throw that thought out of your mind with this forcefulness. Every psychologist in the world will tell you this won't work. You cannot just force a thought out of your mind by simply forcing like that. It doesn't happen. It is somehow in the Pali text, I don't know, they may have overlooked something. I asked Bante a couple of times on this when I was able to, and he basically said they overlooked the fact that when you tense something, you must release. So there's no such thing as just tension, that's it. No, tension, relaxation, you cannot tense and not release. Otherwise, you'll be walking around with your teeth clenched. You can't. When you clench your teeth, you have to let it go. When you press your tongue against the upper palate, you have to relax it. When you tense your muscles, you have to let it go. So it's tension and relaxation, tension and relaxation. That's really what it means. And that's why Bante made the translation here. One should relax the clenched teeth, relax the tongue. So in other words, when you apply tension in these body areas, you must also relax them. You cannot apply tension and then walk around with this tension for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. So when you apply tension, you must relax it. It's common sense. But somehow the translator missed that. They took the Pali word so literal that they overlooked the fact that when you clench your muscles, you tense your muscle, you must relax, right? So it is the application of tension and relaxation to flex the mind, right? Release the mind of the thoughts. So in other words, you're not throwing out the thoughts. You can't do that. You are tensing, relaxing, flexing the mind. By flexing the mind, it's like massaging the dough. When you massage this flour, water, and egg you mix together, you massage, you can then start to stretch it like the way they make roti canai, right? So you can start to stretch it. So that is really what is happening with your mind. When you tense and relax, tense and relax, tense and relax, you can then stretch. And then the mind becomes supple, soft, flexible, and you are able to release the thoughts from your mind. This is really what that is meant. Tension and relaxation. Not just tension. There's no such thing as just tension without relaxation. That doesn't happen, right? So if you were to use the popular traditional translation by other translators, where they just say, put all the tension and force the thought out of your mind, it's not going to work. Every psychologist in the world will tell you that will not work, right? So it's about yin and yang, tension and relaxation. So tense, relax, tense and relax. So this way you flex your mind. I'm offering here a few exercises you can do to do this. So in other words, when you're meditating and you try the first method, doesn't work. Second method doesn't work. Third method doesn't work. Fourth method doesn't work. Now you're down to the fifth method, tension, relaxation. Then get up from your meditation and do body awareness exercises. Very fortunately, Bantepunaji has actually taught us how to do this body awareness exercises. So let's take a look at just a short example, not the whole thing.
Breathing in, try to raise your both hands all the way up. And then we will lock our hands over here and then bend our breathing out, bend our palms and touch the head. And then breathing in, next time we turn our palms and try to stretch as much as we can. Give a nice stretch your spine and bend your head. And breathing out, come back and turn your palms and resting on the head. Breathing in, turning the palm, stretch, bend the head. Breathing out, bringing the head back, turning the palm and resting the palm on the head.
So this is just a sample, right? You can go to the link, and I give you the link here. You can go to the link and check out the actual video. I have uploaded it onto YouTube. Go to this link and you can see a full 15 minutes body awareness exercises where Bantepunaji teach us how we can tense and relax. So it's the process of bringing your body to a state of softness, right? So he calls it body awareness. Basically, you are also paying attention to what is happening in your body, right? Kayanupassana. And basically, this is a very helpful exercise when you are meditating and you try the first 4 method, doesn't work, break away from your meditation, go and do the body awareness exercise, right? So I'm very thankful, sadhu to you, Bantepunaji, for your guidance. So he did this, and I was very fortunate to have captured it on video. Right? So now there is one method. There's another tension relaxation. Some of you may already know that. Whenever Bantepunaji conducts the meditation retreat, the 9-day or the 10-day meditation retreat, you all remember early morning, 5:30 in the morning, before we have our breakfast, the first thing we do is this yoga exercises, right? So you can worry about the link later. Let's take a look at the practice of this yoga exercises as taught by Bantepunaji. I will show you only a very short sample of it.
You don't make any movements, you are only doing what I am asking you to do. That is, as you breathe in, you raise your right leg up, but don't bend your leg, don't bend your knees. The knees should be straight. Bring it up as much as you can. Hold it up as you hold your breath, and as you breathe out, you bring the leg down. Very slowly, that breathing has to be very slow. If you bring your leg down fast, that means you are breathing out fast. You do now this time you use the left leg. So you have to do it alternately, right, left, like that. Your knee should be straight. And now as you breathe in, you straighten your arms and arch your back and look up at the ceiling as you breathe in.
Okay, so there are several yoga exercises that Bante was teaching. So, and we always enjoy this because straight after the yoga exercises, we go and do our sitting meditation. In fact, from my own experience, in fact, everybody also felt the same. Immediately after the yoga exercises, when we go back to do our meditation, wow, that meditation sitting can be so beautiful because our body is so relaxed now. The whole thing has slowed down. The whole mind is slowed down. And when the mind slows down as you do your meditation, you are then able to go very deep in, right? So these are the 2 links. The first one is tiny.cc/Bantepunaji yoga video, right? So that you can remember easily. You don't even have to write it down. Bantepunaji yoga video. Then some of you may want to put it on your phone and you don't want the video version, you want the audio, the MP3 version. Then you can actually download it from another link. The audio version is Bantepunaji yoga MP3, right? tiny.cc/Bantepunaji yoga MP3. So these are the video and the audio you can download. And I would like to specially thank the model there, Sister Beeling. Thank you very much for being the model, the guinea pig, for recording it. She has very good movement because she's also a yoga practitioner. So thank you, Sister Billing, for volunteering for me to videotape your yoga exercise. Okay, so I hope that will be helpful. Right. So therefore, that completes the whole lesson on the 5 ways to calm unwholesome thoughts or evil thoughts. I hope this has been very helpful. I hope you have benefited from this. Okay, so